In this video we'll be comparing the 11-inch 2012 MacBook Air to the 13-inch 2012 MacBook Air. First, let's talk about price. The 11-inch MacBook Air kicks off at 1,100 Australian dollars. And the model I'm reviewing is the $1,250 high-end stock configuration 11-inch model. This model gives you the 1.7 GHz Intel dual-core i5 processor, which turbo boosts up to 2.6 GHz with hyper-threading, which means the OS sees it, the dual-core processor as a 4-core processor. We're also looking at 4 GB of RAM, 128 GB of flash storage, and the Intel HD Graphics 4000. And this is the low-end 13-inch MacBook Air. We're looking at a 1.8 GHz dual-core Intel Core i5 processor with turbo boost up to 2.8 GHz, 4 GB of RAM, 128 GB of flash storage, and the same Intel Graphics HD 4000. So there's a 0.1 of a megahertz increase from 13-inch to 11-inch. So the 13-inch does indeed have a slightly better processor, but I haven't noticed that in all my tasks, such as iMovie editing, just opening applications, everything like that. It all pretty much seems the same speed. Talking about the displays, the 11-inch MacBook Air has a 16:9 display with a resolution of 1366 by 768. Talking about the 13-inch, it has a 16:10 display with a resolution of 1440 by 900. Talking about size and weight, the 11-inch MacBook Air weighs 1.08 kilos and it feels a lot lighter than the 13-inch MacBook Air. And the 13-inch MacBook Air weighs in at just 1.35 kilos, which is pretty light for a 13-inch laptop. However, it does feel very heavy in comparison to, say, the 11-inch MacBook Air. And both of the laptops go from 3mm at this end, all the way to 1.7 centimeters on the back. These all have the same ports as well. However, on the 13-inch, you'll notice that you get an SD card slot. So on the right-hand side of the 13-inch, you've got Thunderbolt, USB 3.0, SD card slot, MagSafe, USB 3, headphone jack, and a microphone. And as I said, on the 11-inch, it's the same affair, except the SD card slot is lacking. Of course, you can buy a really cheap USB to SD adapter. However, I would have really liked to see the SD card slot included on the 11-inch model. Talking about battery life, the 11-inch will be getting you around 5 hours of battery life, while the 13-inch will be getting you right around 7 hours. So who should buy the 11-inch Air and who should buy the 13-inch Air? If you travel a lot and you want the thinnest and lightest Apple laptop while not really sacrificing speed or performance, I would definitely recommend wholeheartedly the 11-inch 2012 MacBook Air. It really does perform on par basically with the 13-inch model, and it's so small, very easy to carry, very portable, and very nice. It also has that 16:9 display, which makes video watching an absolute pleasure as you don't get any black bars on the screen. With the 13-inch model, you get a 2-inch bigger screen, you get the SD card slot, and you get 2 hours of extra battery life. And it is a little heavier, but if you don't mind it being a little heavier and bigger, then the 13-inch MacBook Air is also a great choice, as it's only $100 more than the high-end 11-inch model. So that's just about it for me, guys. Check out all my videos on the new 11-inch and 13-inch MacBook Air. I've done plenty. I've done Geekbench tests, FaceTime HD camera tests, SSD tests, and just a whole range of videos on these two ultra-thin Apple laptops. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as I really appreciate it. Drop a comment down below. Click subscribe right above this video, then you'll be updated when I post new videos. And follow me on Twitter over at twitter.com/iTechEverything. See you guys in the next video.